Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jivita Amman, Department of PC of WhatsApp, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today my video is about how AM is used in radar system and how AM is used to detect and measure the distance of objects. I hope you guys have some little information about radar system. Now I'm gonna tell you about what is radar system, working principles of radar system, applications of radar system, and how AM is used in radar system to detect and measure the distance of an object. So let's move on to my topic, radar system, where radar stands for radio detection and ranging. Let's move on to the meaning. What is radar system? It is an electronic device that provides microwave segment or ultra high obstacles or ultra high frequency of the radio spectrum to identify obstacles to control the area of the spot or range of an object. It may also be used to explore or identify an operational object speed as well as regulations. As I said, radar stands for radio detection and ranging, as it uses radio wave to detect and find the range of your target. It sends radio signals to target, and these radio signals get reflected back to the radar. It analyzes these signals. Based on that, it detects objects located at particular place, and we can find its range of an object, and we can find the velocity of an object too. Next, let's move on to block diagram of radar system. In block diagram of radar system, we have many components like antenna, duplexer, transmitter, pulse modulator, low noise, RF amplifier, even we have mixer, IF amplifier, matched filter, and 2D detector, video amplifier, display. So in this radar system, antenna plays a main role where it takes radio waves and it reflects the radio waves. So here in radar system, antenna plays a main huge role for the radar system working. And next, let's move on to working principle of radar. Radar works by sending an electrical signal which is transmitted via the environment. On pulse track, objects recognized as targets will disperse nearly all the energy, but few are diverted back to the radar. If the targets then scattered signals combine into the receiver to develop a strong signal as distributed radiation into it. Next, let's see what are the applications of radars. The radars having a wide range of application in every field, like radars have a wide range of usage in military operation. How the military operation radars are used are like radars are used to find where the enemies are hidden and how far the enemies have been landed and where the enemies are hidden. Next, they are used in naval, ground as well as air defense purposes. Firstly, radar system are used in naval. Naval means navy system, where radar system are used to find the objects under the water, like under the sea level, where the objects are hidden, where the target has been kept. And next, ground as well as for ground as well as the example, the enemy, if any enemy kept a bomb under the ground, this radar system helps us to dig up the like bombs or anything else from the ground and take it out. Radar helps to take it out some harmful under the ground. And next, air defense purposes. Now in this technology, air defense is the main purpose. Air defense user main plays a main role in all the other defenses. Air defenses like radar systems are used in air defenses like to find the object or to hit the object and to find the to measure the distance between the object and the airspace. Next, radars are used to track and detect satellite spacecraft. Radars are mainly used in satellites and spacecrafts because how long the satellites have been traveled or spacecrafts have been traveled until where the satellites have been covered the length. This radar helps us to know the measure. Next, radars are used for safely controlling the traffic in the air. Next, it is used to guide aircraft for proper landing and takeoff during bad weather conditions. In bad weather conditions, the airspace will get affected. This radar system takes place a main role to take off or landing the aircrafts when the bad weather conditions are there. Next, law enforcement, especially highway police, has extensive use of radars during a pursuit to measure the speed of a vehicle. Radars are also used by the highway police to measure the speed of the vehicles the during the motion. Next, let's move on to how application of AM in radar system. AM is used in radar system by sending out a radio wave that is modulated with an amplifier. In radar system, some extension of amplitude radio wave has been sent out through radar system with a height of an amplitude. Radar having radar system having a or also having a range, and even radar system having an angle too. Here in this second picture, we can see the graph plotted range versus amplitude, and here we have some noises too here, and even we have two targets. And next, let's move on to how AM is used to detect and measure the distance of objects. When the AM wave hits an object, the signal is reflected back to the radar receiver. The distance of the object is then calculated by measuring the time it takes for the signal to travel to the back object and back. When the radar system sends out some extensions of amplitude radio wave hits an object, the signal is hits the object. That signal is again reflected back to the radar receiver. The distance of the object is then calculated by measuring the time it takes for the signal to travel to the object and back. The the distance of the object is measured how the signals have been hit the object and get back to the radar receiver. The time taken to travel to the object and back is calculated. Next, the equation for calculating the radar equation is n is equals to kt fn t, where fn is the receiver noise factor. The product of the effective noise temperature and the receiver noise factor is referred to as the system temperature. In the before slide, I have shown you there will be some extent of noise to, because of the radio waves. This is how the radar system works. I hope you guys have got a little bit information about a radar system. I hope you guys have been liked my video. If you have liked, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.